And we're live. How you doing? You tuned in to Catch the Tea After Dark with your favorite girl, a True Lady. And tonight I am joined by New Orleans' own 3D Natty.
Yeah, I'm in the building.
Yes, welcome. Oh, hello, welcome. You guys, we're gonna be talking about her project that she just released. The ones that didn't make it volume 1.
Yeah.
Also the regime and other questions that I just already have that, I want to ask. If she cool with that.
Yeah,
Trying to get her to spill a little bit of her own tea. Go ahead and introduce yourself to the people who are, this may be their first time, checking out 3D Natty.
I'm a hip hop artist. My name is 3D Natty. I'm a hip hop artist from New Orleans, Louisiana. Also a writer, a director. I've been privileged enough to do a lot of things and work with a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
I take bars and lyrics real seriously. I was able to do the BET Hip Hop Awards cipher.
Right.
This past Hip Hop Awards, several things. I just moved. I put out the project, the regime. It debuted. I'm an independent artist, and it debuted at number 15 in the country independently. I've been writing for other artists, working with other artists.
Right.
Just an all-around hustler.
I know. You always working.
Yeah, always working.
You always have something going on. What is your daily routine? I know you get up, you say good morning everybody, then you're off to the post office. Yeah. What is a day-to-day routine for 3D Natty?
It's really no routine because I'm a business owner.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm always handling something. I'm always doing something, kind of picking up whatever somebody didn't do,
right.
or kind of figuring out what needs to be done. So it's never a routine. But what you're speaking about is, right. I was thinking of just ways that I can let people know that they're appreciated. Like
right.
I said, I'm an independent artist. So
right.
when people buy my projects, what I do is if I'm in town and I'm the one that's shipping it out, I would get on my Instagram and I shout out all the orders, let people know, hey, I got your order is coming, it'll be there in 2 days, stuff like that, just
right.
to let people know
right.
that I'm very much in tune with it, and I appreciate what they're doing when they support my project.
Mm-hmm. Their personal effect. I think people really like that type of thing because it's like you took that time out to even acknowledge them, for even purchasing something from you. Like most people don't even, think twice to acknowledge their fans. So I like that aspect about you.
I try to, because I think it's important. I think a lot of times there's like a fourth wall with artists, and they get to a certain level or they achieve something, and then they kind of forget what got them there.
Right.
I'm able to enjoy some of the fruits of my labor and my success right now, and I still want to make sure that I'm in touch and in tune with the fact that these people are the ones that's supporting me. These are the ones I was hustling. I was selling drugs before. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm not doing that because I'm living my dreams, because there's people that support me and they connect with my music.
You doing things the legal way now.
Yeah, the legal way. So I'm every day I'm grateful for that. So I try to make sure that people they feel as appreciative as I feel, as appreciated as I feel.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. So how hard is it to really be an independent artist? Everybody wants. I know that's the wave right now. Everybody wants to be independent, but I know it's a lot of things that come with the independency.
I'll tell you like this: I'm not one of those artists that's just screaming, I'm independent just because it looked good.
Yeah. Because
trust me, if I felt like there was a label that truly understood who I was as an artist and they brought that bag, then I would be signed.
Yeah,
but a lot of times it's been one or the other. It's been not even one or the other. A lot of the times it's been labels that'll come and they don't understand. They'll bring the money, but they wouldn't understand who I am as an artist, or they wouldn't understand, like they would want me to dumb it down. I think they usually have this formula like, can I curse it?
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
So they usually have a formula like, you're a female rapper, rap about your ass, rap about your pussy, rap about how good, the sex is, rap about your cars, you're a bad bitch, that type of stuff. And then now this is the formula that they have succeeded with in the past. And I'm feminine, I'm a woman, I can talk about all of these things, which I enjoy sex just like everybody else, but I also have messages that I speak about, and and I include those in my music. And I think sometimes they try to make you out that like one-sided artist.
Yeah, they try to hide it, because I think because I'm sitting here speaking from a listener. Like, I like the stories that you tell. I mean, of course, this is some of the things real life for you. I know, like Maria, that's one of the standout tracks, and I was like, I wonder if you really went through that for real.
Maria is a song from my project, The Regime. As a matter of fact, I just saw Maria just made 500,000 views.
Yes.
Today. 500,000, 500,000 views today. But I wrote Maria, it's partially about a friendship, like one of my past friendships.
Right.
It didn't end as drastically as that. If you haven't seen a Maria video, go to 3dnit.com after this is over. And make sure you check out the video. But it's about one of my past friendships. And if you've ever been in a friendship, like you ever been in a friendship with somebody, and it seems like anytime you tell them something that you're genuinely happy about, proud of, then they try to one-up you.
Right.
Or they try to tell you something that, yeah, for real, and I did this today, or whatever. And I felt like I was in a friendship like that, and anytime I would try to give her advice, it was kind of like, she didn't respect where I was coming from. You know what I'm saying? So that's what Maria is about, and it's like a tragic tale. So if you haven't seen it, make sure you check it out.
Right, yeah. Make sure y'all check that out. Like I said, it's on 3dnit.com, along with The Regime, along with songs that didn't make it Volume 1. I'll check all that out. Merchandise, you have everything up there.
I've been hustling.
So, like you said, you sold drugs. So, what?
You put it so curt like that. You sound like you're snitching.
No, I'm really not. Look. I'm sorry. I'm not out here trying to snitch. But I wanted to know, like, what's the difference between 14-year-old Nati versus Nati now at this age?
I fully embrace being smart now. I think I used to not like I'm not gonna say pretending, but I didn't embrace who I was then. Like, I was so embarrassed. Like, my parents was on drugs. You know, my daddy committed suicide when I was 10 years old, right?
Oh, wow, yeah.
So, like, a lot of things that was going on in my household, little did I know was going on in the household of some of my friends and some of my classmates, and I just tried to pretend back then. You know, I was selling drugs even back then, selling weed, and that's 8th, 9th grade. And I think the difference between who I was then and now is that I'm fully aware of who I am. I'm fully aware that, I can speak and be articulate and not be embarrassed. Right. That 14-year-old, she knew the answer, but she wouldn't raise her hand in class because I was so used to not having that attention on me. So I wouldn't, even in the class, when I knew something, I wouldn't raise my hand. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm fully glowed up. I'm okay with people understanding that, I believe in myself. Back then, I didn't really believe in myself.
Right. So you had that boost of confidence.
Yeah.
I think it comes with, honestly, in my opinion, it comes with time. Because I know, just with anybody trying to grow up, you have that, like, you want to please your peers type thing. But once you, come up in age, you're like, what am I trying to please these people?
Right, exactly.
Yeah. So, have you always wanted to pursue a career of being a rapper, being an artist?
Not really. I didn't even think it was a career. I didn't think it was a career for a long time. I can't even remember, honestly, what I wanted to be. I knew that deep down, I knew I had a talent, but I didn't know that I can get paid for it.
Right.
So, whatever I wanted to be before I realized that I could, I can't even remember now. I don't even give a shit.
Right. It don't even matter.
It don't even matter. No.
I totally feel you on it. So, describe growing up. You say, 3D stands for Third Ward Delashay. So describe growing up in Delashay for you.
On Delashay Street. In New Orleans, a lot of times people look at New Orleans as if it's this crazy, chaotic place, dangerous. I grew up in the third ward, so you know everything that you probably heard about New Orleans, that's very much true. But it's like peaceful chaos to me. You know, whatever somebody may think about your hometown or wherever you grew up, you can hear about that, but that doesn't really affect you in a way that it may affect the outsiders. Those news headlines and stuff like that. So growing up for me, it was all of that. It was hectic, you know, like I said, how my household was, but I wouldn't change the way that I grew up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I wouldn't change it. There was times where I was getting in trouble, and like I said, parents was on drugs, and I went to jail and all, you know, all these kind of things, but I wouldn't change it. I wouldn't change it for nothing.
We wouldn't have 3D?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
So, you know, growing up in New Orleans, of course, Mia X, she was like a staple in New Orleans hip-hop, you know. So, I know she co-signs you a lot. She, you know, always likes you. She posts up videos with your music. So, how does that feel for her to be like this hip-hop legend, you know?
She is an idol. She is an idol. She is my idol.
Yeah.
And I met her, like the first time I met Mia X, I think I don't even know. I know I wasn't invited. I know I wasn't invited, but I was like, but I went to her, and she was just so sweet. Yeah. I thought she was going to, because, you know, you hear these things, so I'm like, oh, she about to tell me something. I'll you know, let me just brace myself. And she came and she told the, I think it was Fiend.
Okay.
She told Fiend, she was like, Fiend said, this 3D Nati, you gotta, she nice, she whatever. And she was like, oh, I heard of you, and gave me a hug, and she's always embraced me. Yeah. I think that's the difference between a lot of female rappers, like, or a lot of people, legends in the game, that kind of cut themselves off from the world. They don't embrace that new talent. And she's always embraced me and encouraged me. And I remember one time she have a club in New Orleans. I went to her club, and I end up crying all that advice. She was giving me so much game, and like really, I knew it was genuine. You know what I'm saying?
From
so she always, she got a special place in my heart, because she's not one of those people that's like, back in my day, I used to, she give me the game, you know?
Right. I think a lot of artists need that. You know, I don't think that's in the game right now, to be honest, with any up and coming new artists or any artists who are established. And I mean, because they need that give and take and that give back. Because I mean, some people don't really know what's behind these curtains in the entertainment industry.
I thank God for being able to have people to look at like Mia X, or like Lauryn Hill, like Foxy Brown, like Missy. These are all people that, you know, like, that I've had a conversation with. So like, I thank God that I was able to come up where there was balance in hip hop, because right now I feel like there's no balance. And that's why some of the girls only aspire to be, you know, they only aspire to be the chicks on Love and Hip Hop.
Right.
They only aspire to be the chicks on Instagram, the quote unquote bad bitches, because there's no balance. They don't have there was the Lil' Kim and the Foxy Browns, but there also was the Erykah Badu's and the Lauryn Hills. Right now they don't have
There's
that.
None. You're right. There's none of that right now.
Yeah.
Mainstream. And speaking of mainstream, I know, like, in your music you call out a lot of people, or you know, whether you say their names or not. But why do you think they never take the time to even respond to say, like, okay, I hear what you're saying. Do I need to respond to, like, you know what I'm saying? Why don't you think they take the time out to address it?
Before, if you would have asked me this like a year ago, I probably wouldn't have had an answer, because I wouldn't have been able to. I don't know why. But I saw this interview with Remy Ma.
Yeah.
And she was like, I just think that I just feel like there need to be more dope females in the game. The game is missing more dope female rappers. And the guy interviewing her said, no, there's dope females. You ever heard of 3D Nati?
Yeah.
And she said, yeah, I've heard of her, but I think she was throwing a shot at me, or she was throwing a shot, so I don't know. So, you know, so clearly they get it and they hear. I don't know if it's an intimidation factor. I don't know, but I feel like hip hop is hip hop. I think it's a competitive sport.
Right.
I feel like I'm supposed to be the best. I don't understand why male rappers could get on a song with each other. I don't understand why Kendrick Lamar could get on Control and say he the best and say all of these names, and then these guys still embrace him because they know that this is hip hop.
Right.
And then when females do it, then it become catty and all. You know what I'm saying?
No reason.
Like, I don't care. We can go and pop bottles and drink, but if we get on a song together, bitch, I'm about to flame your ass. Like I'm gonna have the best verse because this is what I'm focused on. We can be friends after that. After I get out the boot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I think women kind of take that personal.
Right. I think there's no it's a separation between personal and business. And I think those lines kind of get blurred in certain things, and they make certain things personal, and they can't, do business correctly, or like you said, perform, because that is your business. Being an artist, that is your business.
Right.
That's your brand. So I totally understand you on that. So are there any other any female artists in New Orleans that you inspire to work with? Any up and comings out there?
Not just in New Orleans. Yeah. I'll put it like this. Period. I love, period. I love, as a matter of fact, I'm doing a record with Rhapsody.
Okay.
With a band called Cool Nasty, me, Rhapsody, Cool Nasty, and Tank. And I'm doing, I want to work with Tink. I think Tink is dope.
Yeah. I like her music.
If you're saying up and coming, so it's kind of limiting me.
Well, take that cap off of it. Anybody that you
anybody that I would want to work with.
Yeah.
I would love to work with J. Cole.
Okay. Yeah.
I would love to work with J. Cole.
That is one of the questions right now.
Oh, that's a question? I'm sorry.
Who's in your top 5? Who's in your top 5?
Who's in my top 5?
Male or female? Who's in your top 5?
Yeah, J. Cole. I can't put it in order, but J. Cole, Kendrick, somebody clearly. All right, so you ever heard of Side High?
Yeah,
the Prince.
Side High.
The Prince. Yes.
Okay, so J. Cole, Kendrick. I can't put me in it. I'll put me in it.
You can.
Me, J. Cole, Kendrick, Side High, and
That last one always tough.
Yeah.
It is.
Because that's when your brain starts clicking. And
because you're like, you only got one. I don't know. Maybe I have to come back to that last one.
It's cool.
I have to come back.
It's pending. We put a pin in that one.
We understand how it goes.
I'm sorry. Before I continue my questions, I know what are the questions in the comments.
I'm gonna just skip around because it's too many.
Yeah,
that's cool. It's a lot of.
You go first.
Somebody said pick Drake.
Pick Drake. I should pick Drake for my last one.
So I'm sorry, y'all tuning in. I got caught up on. I'm sorry.
Cortez Davidson says, best mindset. Somebody had commented that she's a good rapper. She loves your music. Her favorite song is the Maria song.
Thank you.
Hood DJ.
Okay, yeah.
Hood DJ. Shout out to Hood DJ.
The rest of these ain't making no sense to me because
some
of them come up, they everywhere.
It's all over the place. There's a lot going on.
Yeah, that's a lot. The rest of them is basically like some of them talking to amongst themselves, which of course is AJ. Right.
AJ is always in the comments. AJ is like our favorite local artist. We push him to death, but
RJ Cole.
RJ Cole, yeah, RJ Cole.
I can have that then. I can take that one.
Yeah,
I get you.
But AJ is always with the shits. He always, the comments is reckless.
It has been requested that she freestyle.
Did I freestyle?
You want to wait till the end?
Yeah, I gotta wait till the end.
Yeah, y'all gotta stay tuned.
Jason Cross said she killed all Timberland beats in the song Switch.
Oh,
yes. That's when I first heard of you with the Switch.
Oh, yeah,
and I was like, wait, what? This girl is going off. And I just really started doing my Googles, and I was just like, oh yeah, okay, all right. And I was like, she from New Orleans? What the hell? I'm asleep.
Now where you from?
Right, exactly. I was like, I'm asleep. But I think it was that I think, like we said before, we were on our phone conversation. It was the song that you talked, "Dear Old Me." That is really one of my personal favorites that I've ever listened to you, which really made me become a true fan of 3D.
Thank you. Thank you.
Wait, what's the comment?
Boo said party has officially started. Asian is in has arrived.
Asian has arrived.
Michael, he's Asian. Michael Boo. All right, so of course you were part of the hip hop cipher. So what has that done for 3D 19 now?
I mean, people recognize me from there. I think people recognize me a bit more from when I release my videos. But I think people respect me a little bit more. Like, and when I say people, I mean the media, the publications, because Double XL. I did like interviews and articles with Double XL before, but when the cipher came out, they tweeted 3D Nati had the best verse of 2016 in the hip hop cipher.
Right.
Like, I don't think that there was that level of respect before I got up there with nothing but men and spit. You know what I'm saying? Just people started to be aware. So it was after the awards, I think people started to look at me like it was a secret that, oh yeah, your girl nice, but did you hear such and such? Did you Nati nice, but did you hear such and such?
Right.
But now it's cool to say, I listened to her, I'm on her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's cool to say I'm a fan of 3 because you had that. It solidified you there in the rap game. I feel you. So, but Sway has always been in your corner.
Sway,
he always. I mean, he right there.
You know what? Somebody told me that today, and I didn't even realize it. Like, when I look at Sway is so genuine. The way that my very first time being on Sway in the Morning was they came down, I think it was Super Bowl in New Orleans a couple years back or something, and they were getting local artists, like what the producers would do. They would find local artists, whoever popping in that city, wherever they're going, and they would bring them and let them spit on air. So they came, they let me do an interview. Yeah. And I rapped. And then Sway was like, okay, we want her on the show again. When you come to New York, and I went to New York, and it's like organic support. He really, he doesn't care if you have a name. He doesn't care where you come from. You know, he just care about bars, and I think that's why he really support me and they whole staff. You know.
Right. That's good to have that true.
Yeah, there's not a lot of people that do that. There's not a lot of people in the industry that support you like that.
Right. This is true. So I was talking about genuine love. I know you did this whole skit with BET, and you were kind of like reading people's minds or what they were really thinking. Like, does that happen to you in real life where you can tell the real from the fake?
Yeah, all the time. That's why I'm here.
Right.
That's why I'm here. Yeah. I don't think I last as long as I've been or gone as an independent artist. You gotta have some type of discernment. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. You gotta be able to kind of like look at people because they want to sell you a dream. Right. If you're talented or they see something beneficial in you, then they'll tell you anything. So you gotta be able to kind of like watch it and know, all right, this person trying to play me. Let me move around. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. I thought it was funny because like the dude was like, yeah, she thick like this, she built like that.
Yeah. I mean,
right. Well, we all see it.
But no, I think you gotta be like that. Everybody have it in them, but they kind of ignore it.
Right.
You know.
So let's talk about this after school program. I know you discussed it, in messages. Let's talk a little bit more about that. Just kind of a give back that you want to do for your community.
Yeah, I was having a conversation with my little brother, and we were talking about. I have my cousins with me all the time, and because of some of the things that I was doing, and I used to do and be in the streets, I kind of encouraged them to come around me because I'm not doing those things anymore. So my little cousin, he had an interest in shooting videos. So at first he was kicking indoors. So I'm like, all right, nigga, come on shoot videos. Stop kicking indoors. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like after that, I've done enough. And then I realized I'm really not doing as much as I could. You know, because honestly, when I was, my cousins, my older cousins, the people around me, yeah, they tried to get me out the street, but they also left out some fundamental things. You know, nobody taught me how to, people told me I should get money and get money in a legal way, but nobody told me how to stack money, keep my money, invest my money. Nobody taught me about, you know, credit scores. Nobody taught me about things like this. So I kind of want to start to implement that in my neighborhood and like teach people, not just, people will come to you and tell you stay in school and they'll teach you about the past presidents and these, you know, but they won't teach you the shit that you really need.
Exactly.
So I kind of want to start incorporating that in my neighborhood and go and do that. So I know a lot of people with some bread and people who kind of give a fuck, and I'm gonna make them give a fuck more.
Right.
You know, you know.
How many they make about it?
I'm gonna make them care more. So that's what we're working on with the thing. I just wanna start off in the neighborhood where I grew up and kind of put some programs in place.
What are you naming it?
I have no idea yet.
You're just doing it.
I have no idea
That's
yet.
the good thing about it.
Yeah, it ain't even about the name, but we figuring it out now.
Of course. Are there any comments, you guys? I know if there's some. I want to stop.
You gonna do something, too?
Yeah, it's a few.
It's
It's one I know I really wanted to do.
Okay.
They were like, who inspires you?
Yeah, Cortez Davidson.
Who do you get inspiration from, style wise?
Style wise, to be honest with you, I really don't care about clothing. Maybe you can tell. I really don't care. Like, I really don't. As long as it fit me nice, I'm not somebody that's like, oh, I gotta get the new bag. I gotta get the new. I don't really care about stuff like that. I don't really spend a lot of money on clothes. People, I had this stylist before that was styling me. Don't style me anymore, but. One time, the dude came and he was like, yeah, I picked out some stuff for you. And he showed me, and he had this belt. I forgot what the belt was from. And he was like, yeah. I'm like, oh, all right, it's all right. The belt was $600. I say, bitch, if you don't bring that belt, like, for real, you don't bring that belt. Like, I'm not one of those people that gotta have it because a lot of times they have stylists that come in and they just want to get it because it's expensive. They just want to buy, not with my bread, not with my money. So if it's not something innovative, if it's not something fresh, new, it's not about the money. It's about how it make me feel, how it make me look. And I usually just like shit that fit me right.
Right.
You know.
All right, so I missed that you had this live event that you put on for your fans. They actually, came to your house. You performed your songs with the band and everything. Will you do that again?
Probably not at my house.
Right. Right. I was wondering how did it even happen to come.
Not at my house. What happened was I was going to do a live stream event. So sort of like you're doing this right now, there's a platform where I was able to monetize the stream. Okay. So I let people watch the show just the way they're watching it right now. But they were able to tip. They had a virtual tip jar. So they were able to put money in my PayPal. I play a song. You pay whatever you want, $1 and up, right? So there was people paying $1. There was people that paid $100. People that was paying $20 watching the live show, right? So I was practicing. I had the band, and the day before the show, the rehearsal space or the space that I was going to do the show in, the internet started fucking up. Well, he told me it messed up. I don't know if he paid his bill, but anyway, so I'm like, damn, I can't do it here. So I really didn't have that many options the day before. So I said, you know what? I've already given people the address to this location, so maybe, and I just thought of letting them park there. I had the parking paid for it, and then I got this charter bus to charter them to my house. Yeah. So I did the live stream show from my house because my internet is strong. Right. It works. Yeah. So we did the show from my house. It was real dope. People enjoyed it. They didn't know where they were going once they got on the bus. And they was excited to see. So I showed them the house. I showed them where I record and all of that. It was real fun. I don't think I'm gonna do it from my house again. Yeah, it was in your personal space. It was in my personal space, but I'm good though. Nobody, there was no problems. But it was kind of strange because I have anxiety, and I'm like, damn.
Don't knock this over.
Yeah, don't y'all moving too much.
Right. Pull and clean all this up when y'all leave.
AJ said he was there.
Nah, ain't that bullshit. He bullshit. All right, so of course you put out the regime, and now you put out the second project. The tracks that didn't make it volume 1. Now you started off with saying the track that starts off is that I'm back. I never thought 3D Naughty left. So what? Yeah.
Well, the songs that didn't make the tape is an extension of the regime. So I recorded so many songs, many tracks for the regime that I didn't put them all, of course, because of timing and just the way that I wanted it to sound in general. I had a clear idea of what I wanted to talk about on the regime. So when you hear I'm Back was the song. It was supposed to be the intro to the regime.
Oh, okay.
And before the regime, I hadn't put out a project in 4 years.
Yeah.
So when I say I'm back, I was talking about those 4 years, but I
Okay.
just didn't put it on that because it didn't make the tape.
Okay, I get it now.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm back. What? So also there's Glowed Up. That's my favorite track.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's my favorite track. I'm
playing
it every morning. Right. Playing it every morning on the way to work. You know what I'm saying?
That's my theme song.
So, what went into the production of this track? Because it's something about those saxophones that just really stand out for me.
Yeah, well, Downtown Music, they're a production group. I never even met these guys. I haven't met them before. And but I got the track. They sent the track to me, and I decided to use it, so I started writing to it. And during that time, I started working with a band. And I just kept hearing. I was like, damn, maybe I can add a sax on it. So at that live show, we played Glowed Up live, and then he did a sax solo. And I hadn't put out the project yet, so I said, you know what, I want to add that solo on it. So I brought that solo on it.
Yeah, they brought the song to life.
Yeah, I love the sax, and I'm gonna start. As a matter of fact, if you're familiar with the New Orleans Jazz Fest, I'm doing Jazz Fest. I'm performing at Jazz Fest Thursday, Friday, and Sunday.
Okay.
And I'm performing Thursday and Sunday. I'm performing with a 19-piece orchestra.
Oh wow! I saw you were saying you was doing rehearsal.
Yeah.
Night.
Well, rehearsal last night. What I put on my Instagram.
Yeah.
I'm performing Friday with that band that performed at my house, and that's like a 6-piece band.
Wow.
We're doing that on Friday.
Okay, so man, what makes you want to do it with the orchestra? Like, man,
the orchestra. That's actually it's called the New Orleans Jazz Orchestra, the NOJO, and it was headed by Irvin Mayfield. So Irvin Mayfield asked me to come on and write a song with him. He's he 2-time Grammy Award winner. You know, I didn't even know he knew a little chick like me from uptown. You know, but he asked me to come and write a song with him, and that's his orchestra.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm performing a song that I wrote with him.
Wow. Yeah, and that you're doing that. You said Thursday and Sunday. So make sure y'all get to New Orleans for Jazz Fest.
Yeah.
Is this?
We have one good question in the comments.
I know it's plenty. I know it's so many.
It says, when do you prefer to record, and do you write all your raps or you freestyle them?
I write everything. I don't really freestyle as much as I used to. I can, but I write everything because I'm kind of. If I freestyle, I probably say something I'm not supposed to say because I'm. So I write on my. But I would prefer to record in the morning. I think I'm just sharper in the morning. I'm better in the morning. I wake up at like 3, 4 in the morning. So I have a studio in my house, and I usually get up in the morning and record. So.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I just be following you on IG. You always putting it up there. I saw it. Stop.
A little bit. There's a little bit.
I mean, it's part of my job, but you know.
You know I gotta say, dude.
Oh, go ahead.
Shout out to Hood DJ, because he been following you since MySpace.
MySpace.
MySpace been going I don't know how long.
Long time. That's real.
Hey, appreciate you tuning in, though.
This question is so petty, but I'm going to say it anyway.
Yeah, say it.
Brandon, I don't know how to pronounce. No, Brandon Odom said, "Do you have any workout tips?" I just think he bullshit.
B.O. is going on a diet. He's just started a diet yesterday.
B.O., I don't believe it.
And B.O. did ask us to ask how to book you.
How to book me?
Yeah, he want to book you for a quarter.
Booking at 3dnot.com or 3dnot.com. But booking at 3dnot.com is my booking email. Hit me on Instagram or whatever. You know, we'll figure it out. But Brandon, my brother is the trainer. I really didn't take him seriously at first because he's my little brother. So he used to tell me to do these workouts, and I'm like, get the fuck out of here. I'm not doing that. And then I started seeing other people that he was training, getting in shape and shit. So I started to pay attention. I don't really have tips because I don't really like to listen to him.
Yeah.
But follow my brother if you want tips and all that exercise shit. Follow my brother. He is Uptown Josh on Instagram, and he has a business called Uptown Grind Fitness. But follow him, Uptown Josh, on Instagram.
We also want to give a shout out to Icon. She said she used to mentor your little brother in
Oh,
poetry.
shout out to Icon.
Oh, my youngest brother, John. I'm talking about Josh right now, but all
okay.
right, shout out to Icon.
Yeah, shout out to her. Shout out
My
to
brother
her.
a fool with I don't know if he really write as much as he used to, but yeah, that's what's up.
All right, are there any comments? At this time, I'm letting y'all do y'all comments because I got my questions out the way before we go to these hot topics. Oh, that's right. You guys, Cinco de Mayo is going on Friday, of course. And make sure you guys stop by Styles by Sterling Event Center because it will be lit. It's up there. Sponsored by Future 106. Also, like, ladies get free margaritas. Men pay 25 cents, correct? And it's $5 to get in all night from 9 p.m. to 2 a.m. So make sure you guys get into that.
Okay, you got it, or you want me to go?
You can read them.
All right, Eric Hunt said, great interview, Kim, keep pushing.
Oh, thanks, Jay.
I enjoyed it. I'm having fun.
Jordan Poulard, I need to bless myself with some 3D. I don't know what it means.
Oh, okay.
Cortez Davison said, do you date or even have time to date?
I'm in a relationship.
So fellas, stop trying to shoot at her in the comments.
Don't shoot your shot 2017.
That's the only time you go to find.
You know, I tell everybody every week, shoot your shot 2017, but not this week. Don't do it. Don't shoot your shot.
You know what? I ain't never really said. I never have. I don't think I ever really said that before because people don't really ask me like that. They'll be like, how can dudes get at you and all this stupid shit? But
You single or not?
He came with the right question this time.
Right.
Yeah.
He did. He worked.
Good job.
Brandon.
What if I did say I date though? That would have been fucked up.
Yeah. Brandon Skipperacci, do you mix and master all your music, or someone does it for you?
I do a rough mix on my music, but I started working with an audio engineer. His name is Sis. He is out of Little Rock, Arkansas. I ain't never even meet Sis before either, but me and him got a great working relationship. He actually the power of technology, because he mastered the regime. I had a guy named Reginick from New Orleans mix it, but he mastered the regime. And I like this work, and I like the way that we work together. I had never been able to work with somebody, send it off to them, and be satisfied with what they send back.
Right.
And Sis is like that. So he mixed and mastered my last project.
And Derek Darks, I don't know what he means by this question, but
He's from Dark Brothers. One of the Dark Brothers.
when are you going to work with Dark Brothers on a music video project?
They try to put me on a spot like that so I can say it on film.
Quick.
So if I don't work with y'all, then you can sue me. You're going to take me on Judge Judy or something. But no, I like y'all work. So soon, if y'all, show love and don't try to text me.
And he asked backdoor with another question. Have you heard of a rapper named Low Thrax from Little Rock? And Keith Williams said, what kept you pushing when you got started out? What keeps you pushing?
Cause I don't want to sell drugs anymore. Like I don't want to go to jail. I'm not that person. I wasn't even that person then. So now I feel like I'm really living my dreams. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So a lot of people tell me that they wish that I was on and they can't wait till I blow up. And I feel like I already blew up. I feel like I'm already on because I'm not worried about if the police come behind me in a car. I'm not worried about what's in my shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Sometimes, but usually I got a good enough explanation. You know. But nah, I'm pushing because I know that I'm better than what I used to be, so I want to keep it up. You know.
Okay. One more question. Somebody says, "What's your Instagram and Twitter?"
My Instagram is 3DNATEE, 3D not T, and that's the same thing with Twitter. 3DNATEE, 3D not T. Most importantly, though, 3dnot.com because that's like 3D not T land. All my music videos, all my music, anything you want from me, all the news, any interview I do. Like as a matter of fact, I'm gonna put this up there. I'm gonna link this to it. And I also have a mobile app that's available that you can download for 99 cents. So if you don't buy my album, you can stream some of the music that I released, the free music.
Okay.
And you can download it on my phone.
Via the app.
Yeah.
Man, what made you think to get an app, man?
Because you gotta have more than one way out here.
Yeah. You're right.
You gotta have more than one way.
You're right. I was told it takes 7 different streams of income to become a millionaire.
Absolutely. And people so having that access right in their phone. So it's the same model that all these streaming services. So why not stream my shit exclusively if you really fuck with me like you're talking about?
Of course, of course. All right, any other questions before we go to these hot topics?
Go ahead.
No questions? All right, let's go to these hot... Oh, I had them in front of me. I'm just going through. The hot topics, okay. Every week we talk about what's trending, what's going on in celebrity sex lives, relationships, or everything else. So first at hand, we're going to talk about Ciara. She had her baby with Russell Wilson. Congratulations to her. And she named the child Cian Wilson. Ain't that a van? I'm sorry.
That was childish.
Cian? I'm sorry. I'm very petty. I'm very petty.
She
I'm
said
sorry.
congratulations and then made fun of the lady.
Yeah, that's me though. I'm sorry. I'm like that's a van name, but I'm serious. But all jokes aside, congratulations. I'm happy for them. People always try to push Ciara to the side like she doesn't matter. Huh? Oh, I thought you said something because he loves Ciara.
Oh. You already know how I feel about Ciara, so I don't need to say it. Congratulations. And Russell, take care of my baby.
Yeah. But what's so funny, it was like rumors going around that Russell had hired some of his homeboys to shake Future down because they thought Future was going to come to the hospital. I was like, I know y'all lying. Right. Yeah, I don't know what truth that is. I don't
know Russell got goons.
Right. All right, now let's talk about Rasheeda Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. This is a big topic right now. But Rasheeda finally opens up about her relationship with Kirk. She sat down on The Real, and she talked about if the baby is his. If you don't know the story, let me say for people who might not know the story. Kirk stepped outside their marriage, cheated, got the side chick pregnant. And now the girl says it's his baby, but Kirk claims it's not his baby. But Kirk been paying her child support money. Not really child support on papers, but just paying her money every month. So if you feel it's not your child, anyway. So Rasheeda came out and said, if it is his child, they will actually be getting a divorce. So I'm just like, yeah, she free. She open.
I was like, there you go.
She open. She open. Shoot your shot.
Back up in Atlanta. We going to Atlanta.
Shoot your shot 2017.
Been working on this too.
He been waiting on the sideline, ready to be tagged in.
Put me in, coach.
But what's so crazy, like right now, divorce is at an all-time high in Hollywood. Have you been seeing that on your timeline or anything like that?
Yeah, kind of with the la and the mellow.
Yeah,
kind of.
T.I. and Tiny. Does that make you nervous when it comes to your relationship? Seeing people who've been together for a while get a divorce?
No. No, because I know who I am. I know what I have to offer. I know what I'm into. I know that I'm gonna give my all, and he better give his all. And if not, then we'll be there. We're not married, but you know what I'm saying.
Right.
But what other people do in their relationship don't affect me because me and him, we started out as friends first.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Foundation.
Now, how did we get to? Now, why are
I'm
we on?
sorry. I'm just shading people.
How did I become the hot topic?
You're
trying to spill your tea.
That's what I do. I get everybody spill their tea, but I'll never.
That was a good one. Let me slide out.
All right, now let's talk about Whitney Houston. Now it came out that she has a new documentary that's gonna be coming up. I think they're partnering
Lifetime
with Lifetime. No, not with Lifetime. I'm sorry, Netflix. It's gonna be.
I was gonna say Lifetime don't need.
But the kicker with this, they're gonna go in depth about a side relationship that she had with a woman. They're saying that Whitney Houston was bisexual.
So I'm every woman is that's the reason now.
I didn't know Nippy was bisexual.
I just found that out.
I did not know.
I heard them say that when she passed.
Yeah, I had no clue.
So what she had to film? That's what I want.
The close friend that was
Yeah,
in the movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was her. That was her side lover.
Yeah.
It's all
Apparently.
Right, but I'm gonna quote what I wrote on the blog is that they said that they really weren't lovers. She just made Whitney Houston feel comfortable with being bisexual. But I mean,
to make somebody comfortable being bisexual.
To me, that means
just be comfortable.
Be comfortable. Relax. No, not the thumbs.
You can't make somebody comfortable in that way without going in.
Right.
Yeah, you can't.
It's like, I don't know. It's just like, if you make me feel comfortable, that means we have some kind of underlying situation.
Exactly.
Are there any comments?
Oh, yeah. No.
I didn't even hear a list. I'm trying to look at your card. What you getting your
Mika says the friend zone is the beginning I see. And
Wait,
AJ put hashtag with a relationship.
With the relationship.
Being a friend is the beginning she see.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should. I think usually that's why you get fucked. I think usually that's why they don't not. I said fucked up. I cut myself off.
Yeah,
you didn't hear the up.
I heard that.
I'm sitting there like, did she say what I think?
I didn't say that's why you didn't.
I was worried, but I heard it.
No, but I think usually that's where the relationships kind of don't last. I'm not an expert on relationships, but I think usually that's why they don't last because you don't start off first a lot as a friend. A lot of people say stuff like, oh, she put me in a friend zone, but sometimes it's kind of good because y'all are friends first.
I don't know about that.
Well, how many friend zones have you been in? Because it may have been the wrong friend zone.
This is the only thing I say about in certain situations of a friend zone. If you place this man in a friend zone, do not talk about your current relationship with that man. Because all he's going to do is tell the difference between that guy you're talking to and him. And then therefore it sounds like he's downplaying your relationship in the first place. So therefore, don't put me in the friend zone. Because if you got we ain't talking about.
Or if he was fully secure with who he is, he would look at himself and assess himself and say, maybe me and her could work because I'm truly not like the guy that she's talking about. So you wouldn't have to downplay it. You would just show her like, I'm nothing like your nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm nothing like him. Yeah, so it's like,
but then there's always a bit of homegirl to my girl, you got two niggas. Oh, okay.
It just got all the way personal.
Right.
Y'all not gonna fix this dude. Would y'all please stop trying to counsel him? I'm the counseling this bitch.
I just play chess. That's
But no, but maybe the friend, if she's too influenced by her friend, maybe that's somebody you shouldn't be fucking with anyway.
In the first place.
You know
that's
what
why
I'm
you just
saying?
delete yourself from the problem.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
But yeah, man, I've always been a every person like friend zone. Like I say on here, like I would rather be in a long-term friendship that eventually turns into marriage. But people say that can't happen. I don't know. I feel it can. That's just my vote.
I think it can. I think it can.
Thank you.
I think it can.
You heard that, Eric? You heard that, AJ? Because AJ be getting on me and saying that shit can't happen. It can happen.
No.
He being petty in these comments.
Oh, I can only imagine.
Friend zones are good.
And he said, Kim, did you ever figure out what that song was? Ha ha ha.
Mika say, shoot your shot, Bobby dinner in the friend zone.
Y'all ready?
Maybe I got somebody gonna buy you dinner.
Okay. All right.
Oh. All right.
We know that shade.
That was some shade.
Can y'all explain?
We'll elaborate a little.
We'll off camera.
Off camera.
Yo, go ahead. Yes.
What's your favorite slow song?
What
song?
In your feelings, ass nigga.
Don't do it, TJ.
Nobody ever asked me that before.
Something that, not necessarily put you in your feelings in a sad way, but just,
In a sad way. What you mean? Cause slow, like what? Like wrote on some
Mellow.
on a
Mellow
mellow,
vibing.
chill mood, vibing.
Vibe.
Now this is an old song, but like, Anytime, Any Place by Janet Jackson.
Yes. That's a good one.
She felt it.
She about to have all go.
Yeah, she felt it.
That's the
Yeah,
She felt it.
Yeah.
Did you hear the remix with J Mills?
J Mills?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. The Virgo mixtape. I'm a Taurus though. But
There you go.
she liked it.
I did. When we first, I was like, damn, this shit go hard. Yeah, check it out. Check it out, y'all. Check it out. Now, okay, this the last hot topic. We're going to talk about man is suing R. Kelly for ruining his marriage. Now, this man was a deputy sheriff in Mississippi. And before marrying his fiance, she went off and, she hooked up with R. Kelly. Obviously, she went to a concert or something.
Why
So-
of our people? What is up? Like,
She hooked up.
people.
She hooked up with
You
R.
remind
Kelly.
me of my dream.
So they
That was like the country version. I'm a dream.
So, they hook up. She ended up still marrying the sheriff, but she was still fooling with R. Kelly on the side.
Why?
So R. Kelly convinced her to uproot from Mississippi and move to Atlanta. So her husband, being her husband, he leaves his job in Mississippi and moves to Atlanta. He doesn't have work for some time, but she's still fooling with R. Kelly. Anytime a show or R. Kelly show. Yeah, right. Exactly. And then she disappeared for weeks. That was the cold part about it. She disappeared for like some time. Like, how you let your wife just disappear for some
R. Kelly,
time?
husband-in-law.
But I think what the kicker was, she came back and she had chlamydia and, gave it back to her husband, so now he wants to file suit.
Oh.
But my thing is this, he had all these receipts, he had all these screen caps of texts and everything else, but you wait till this point to say, I'm done?
So, bro, he knew about it from jump.
Right.
This nigga was all with the move. Come on, baby, let's pack this shit up. He was
Right.
with it. He was
R.
with
Kelly
it.
might have been paying for some stuff.
Exactly. How?
That's why I'm saying he was with it. Bro, if you had receipts,
Right. And he wasn't really, if he didn't work, he took the J Mills
The Virgo mixtape on
version.
there.
Checked it out.
and you're feeling Sunday night.
1 through 5. You got 1 through 5.
But my thing is this, I'm just totally against him at this moment to say I want to sue when this has been going on for quite some time, even before you guys were married. So like you said, they were a family.
Maybe he was tired of being made a fool out of.
There comes a time.
Maybe he felt like he couldn't compete with R. Kelly, you know.
But we forgetting that fact that there was chlamydia.
Exactly.
That man got tired of his lady playing 12 play.
Exactly.
I said have sex with him, but you gotta keep it wrapped up. That's what he said. I said you can have sex, but you gotta be wrapped up.
So you know what I'm finna do? I got something for that. I got something for all this shit. He walked out and closed it up.
I see it, man. I see it.
Let the pipe and pistol.
Well, all right.
Any comments, real quick? Any comments?
They just said, I shot the sheriff looking ass nigga. Tamika said she was contagious. CDT said because she seen that tape. AJ said that dude was an idiot.
Right, the sheriff? Yes.
Mika also said, so that was high piss. AJ said he got a bag from Kels. And James said, what's up, fam?
Oh, what's good, James? What's good? Yeah, I really think he was playing along until she came back, you know.
You got the itching?
He got the itching and scratching. All right.
Come on, Vicky, going to the doctor.
You're uncomfortable.
All right, man. This is my favorite part of the show. Those Ask a Lady questions, where users submit these questions and they ask seeking for advice. So you also can give your advice as well.
This is about to be funny. Spade becomes spade.
Angelo is out to them.
All right, this is from Nikki Carr. And she says, Dear Tru Lady, I'm in a situation, chick, and I know you can help me. About a year ago, I met this guy, and I was immediately attracted to him. I'll refer to him as X. He had the looks, he had the personality, and the swag. Now, we only have a few conversations here and there. As friends, nothing out of the blue. X and I only hang out in group settings, etc. But I do like him. I've hinted at a few things with him here and there. Now, fast forward to about a week ago, I see a handsome guy in the mall, Jay, and we exchange numbers. We flirt and text here and there, but there is an issue. He is friends with X. I found this out one night with friends, and I'll go out to eat for a mutual friend's birthday. Of course, I was expecting X to be there, and then Jay shows up. They both are flirting heavy with me. I'm in a hard place. Do I keep texting the two until I decide which one I want to make my move with? Or do I pick one now before things turn left? Help me out, chick. Ooh.
That's Kareem Stephens, bro. That's DMX.
Don't do that. Ooh. This is sticky because, like, I don't want to say this on camera because I'm going to get in trouble.
Do what the fuck you want to do.
I thought I was going to say, like, the player in me just like, figure it out.
I ain't saying go hang your door with both.
Right, I ain't saying go right.
But
figure it out, see who it is.
And obviously they know and they cool with it.
Friends zone them niggas, obviously.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, the player in me just like, deal with that. But keep texting, keep flirting to see what it does, who you feel you want to make your move with.
Tell both of them you hungry. We're going to see which one come through with the food.
Give them a test.
Test them.
Right. You got any advice?
Do my number one rule.
What is that?
What would Rihanna do?
Rihanna Savage. I ain't saying she gonna do that, but
I ain't saying that either.
I don't
Fight
know.
each other or some shit. Sing my song karaoke. Whoever hit the notes right can go.
But no, seriously, play and feel like again. You single. They single. I'm pretty sure she's not the only one that they texting either. Like you gotta think of it too in that mind frame.
She just can't give it away.
And now they probably already know that.
Discussed her.
Yeah.
So
probably was set up.
So you might be up to that.
They testing your ass.
That's tricky.
She might, but think about it. If they don't already talked about it, she might be up to that pick one and leave the other one alone type deal now.
So
it's either gonna be that or give her both.
So from the comments we have AJ saying, "I'm Jay, we flipped her dumb ass."
Jacobian said, "That's why you can't flirt in monkey fam." Hashtag everybody.
Oh my God, y'all ready?
Jason Cross said it sounds like another 3D Nazi hit.
What happened?
What he said?
He said it sounds like another 3D Nazi hit. Oh Lord.
Oh my
What else?
goodness.
Make sure you pick the right one. No do-overs. That's what
AJ
Lisa
said,
said.
just don't get chlamydia.
Right. Don't get chlamydia. Just be
She
safe
said
about
they
it.
know they trying to get that train going for real.
No, don't fall for the okie doke.
That's on her. She give it up. She's stupid.
Yeah, I ain't saying
I'm
about giving
encouraging
it up.
you to. I ain't encouraging
I'm
you
not
to.
encouraging that.
But
Be-
I mean,
be
you let
smart.
both of them eat
Be kind. You is important. Everybody need that talk sometime. But yeah, don't try to settle down and commit with just one. I mean, just
Wait,
Way
this
out
comment
option.
won't comment. The comment said she need a baby who gonna pick him.
I can't stand him. I can't stand
The
this
comment
comment.
plays too much.
Wow.
All right, this is the last one. This is from Brittany Bradley. And she says, Dear Tru Lady, my name is Brittany. I'm 23. I've been dating this guy since I was 15. You can say my high school love. He's been my first and only. I love him to death, but I don't want him anymore. We're both in school, and his plans are to marry me after graduation. I'm not feeling those plans. The day he proposed, I felt so obligated to say yes because it was a huge thing with both our families present. But in that moment, I knew I did not want him to be my husband. I'm so young and I haven't truly experienced life yet. I want to tell him so bad, but every day he comes up with new colors or ideas for our wedding. How can I tell him and hurt him gently?
Hush up.
Don't do him.
Wait a minute. Keep on, finish.
I'm done.
You done?
Yes. How can I tell
What
him
type of
and hurt?
nigga gonna pick the goddamn colors to the damn?
His name's CeeLo.
Shit.
Fuck you.
Honestly, you just have, that's a straight up rip the Band-Aid situation. Like, you have to be honest with him. Quit allowing him, I mean, he has this happiness. He's going to be sad. He's going to be sad regardless. It's going to hurt him regardless. You know what I'm saying?
And you gonna hurt you in the
I
process.
feel like he's
When he buy them centerpieces, that's your ass. I'm telling you right now.
Seriously.
You don't want to tell him for he's spending more money on
He
that
already
ring.
spent it on the ring. I mean, damn.
You might have got that
I don't know. The
ring.
ring could have been a family heirloom from grandma. I mean, I'm just saying.
Either way.
It could have been.
So
but
he
she
took out his
still-
time to
Can I
ask him
ask
my
a
question.
Yeah.
Can I ask a question? So where would you have stopped that at?
What would I stop? I would have, honest to goodness, I would have said no at the engagement. Like,
all the family.
I'm going to just keep it. If I felt like that, there's no way for me to continue to force something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
But you would have
I'm
done
not
it in
gonna
front of the
I probably
It is what
would've-
it
no,
is.
I probably would have said yes in front of
Because
people, but when we got in private,
anything-
I would have had to tell him the truth.
If anything, my
before it
mama
got
would have
further.
known. I feel like this, though. My
But your
mama
mama
would
would have
right.
been fine with you
She'd have
saying
been like-
yes, but then you letting her
She'd have been standing like
talking to
this.
him later and saying, "Hey,
That's my
Like
mama.
this.
I really
you
don't
tell
feel
this
like
boy
this."
She
yes.
didn't mean that yes.
If you tell,
Man, you gonna have to have a talk.
right.
You would have
I
said
got
yes.
lucky.
You
I
would
got
have
lucky.
said yes.
I couldn't tell him in front
Would
of
you
him.
have said yes?
What? No, because I've been in a situation like that.
Oh,
But my
what
ex
situation?
was lucky. He
You right
took me
there?
somewhere private. And he was like, hey, you gonna make me?
This was so funny.
And I was like, no. But I wear the ring and we'll see where it goes from there. But I got lucky. But I think he kind of knew that I was going to say no.
I would
No,
Like,
that's
no,
not what she
that's a
did.
damn ring from Walmart.
She gave that man an ultimatum. She was like, you gotta get this
I think
together.
it's kind of her fault though, because when you in a
nip
relationship,
it in the bud.
if
You
you
gotta be
yeah, you
serious.
lead, like if you led him all the way, if
Up
you
to
led him
that
on
point?
up to that point where
Yeah.
he thought he could have bought a
Look at
ring
you like-
and
If you
married
come
you,
back home with colors like
sure
this,
fuck.
or which one you like, babe?
yeah, like
You gotta stop it right there.
Yeah, you should.
Honestly,
Honestly,
man law
I still
violation.
say if she
Man law
said yes,
violation.
then she should have waited when they was in private
Go
and told
right.
him the truth.
I
I
would've
don't
said
really
no
feel like
right
that.
there.
I didn't want to embarrass him in front of family.
right.
I would have
Instead of letting him pick out colors,
Yeah, I would have let him go that far.
the dude picks out colors. Did he get the flowers and everything?
I don't know.
It's gonna be hard enough getting me to show up for my wedding.
Bro,
What's going on there?
I don't want to pick shit for mine.
Just tell me what the hell is going on.
It's alright if we picking colors together, but if you just went out and came back with these colors,
I'm gonna feel that way.
Which shade of yellow do you like?
And that's what it sounds like. He went and picked out the colors and brought them back to it. That don't sound like they went out picking together.
Right.
I'm gonna hit this right here. No.
It's a no, sis.
No.
But you know what I feel like too?
I like girls now.
She's talking about, she had
Wait, hold on, wait.
Damn.
I like girls now.
You been listening to Whitney Houston?
Y'all not gonna do Whitney now.
Not you. I'm feeling her.
It's like she's talking about she hasn't said she hasn't experienced life. It's just like, I don't know if
you know what that means.
Right.
Yeah.
Somebody else got her eye.
You just be
trying to yeah with the yeah.
Yeah, she needs to be honest. Just rip that
She
band-aid
like that
off.
ring.
She just need to rip that band-aid off. I think even before you, like you said, before he
She
proposed.
gonna pawn that bitch.
Before he proposed, she knew she didn't want to marry that boy.
But I don't know, I just thought she had to know that it was coming.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Like, I knew, I stood at that table, I knew this nigga gonna ask me to marry.
It was like, oh.
Oh, that would have hurt. Oh, this
right quick and go the other way.
So baby.
I promise. If you get on your knee, fellas, and she don't immediately put her hands over her mouth like she about to scream, just get up.
I was just trying to tie my shoe. I was just tying my shoe.
Just get up, man. She might get embarrassed.
True.
Oh my gosh.
3 now she said true.
Yeah.
You ready for these comments?
Right, read me these comments. Run these comments.
Okay. AJ said, give not T statement music too.
We got you,
He
sir.
said he might kill her. Ha ha ha. James said,
that's what it
next
sound
serial
like.
killer. Jason Cross said, so would you hurt him in front of the family and his homies?
I mean,
Yeah.
it got him something.
Mika said I would have helped him up off his knees.
Oh, she petty.
Jacoby said, hashtag how to create a serial killer. Hashtag new Netflix special.
That's what it sound like to me. Like,
That do sound like a Netflix special. Get 2 seasons.
Mika said he gonna be twirling in Davis bridal next.
Go to bed, Mika Bean.
I'm not reading the more comments.
Go to bed, Bean.
Wait, hold on. She said that was a lie of a relationship. He should have felt like that was the next step. She played too damn long. AJ said she trying to get flipped asking for a friend. Jay said she should have been like, ain't no marriage, bitch.
She should have been upfront and honest.
Lord Jesus.
Just be upfront and honest. Just go ahead, just rip that band-aid off now. Because if he coming back with colors and all that, first off, that would raise my eyebrow. Why you planning my wedding?
TJ say he just got here and you look lit.
I know you lying, TJ.
You didn't know what to say.
I did. All right, so it comes to the end of the show. And you gonna freestyle for us? Or?
We already got a beat for you.
We got a beat ready?
Y'all own it.
Oh, damn.
They made me do it.
I'd rather rap acapella.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And cause somebody asked me what my Twitter and my Instagram was and all of that. So if you're watching this and you don't know me, then I should kind of like give you an introduction on who I am as an artist. I take myself seriously the way that I spit in my bars and I say whatever I feel. So if you don't have my project, you should go to 3dnot.com. First of all, 3dnot.com. Order my project. Go to iTunes, Amazon, whatever, and I'm gonna spit a few bars. I'll spit this. Look, if you haven't heard me before, look. While Twitter fingers was twittering, and Amber Rose fingers were fiddling up in Ye's ass, and Quentin Miller was scribbling up in Drake's pad, I managed to skate past in my own lane with no motherfucking brake pads. Sheesh. They say I'm doing the most. Could move beige for bread. Could give a fuck by the loaf. Y'all discussing my posts like social media goons. I've been the best in the streets and gonna be the Jesus resume. Beefing with whom? The semi-automatic pistol on me. Y'all be acting like you're real, but y'all be posing like Naomi. Pockets fatter than McConan. I was back and forth at Sony in Atlantic. Didn't panic. Still was killing shit like Brandy. It's beyond my understanding. You rap hoes get ran through like Runyon Canyon. Hoping it's gonna help your branding. Meanwhile, they say I name drop too much. I really know these rappers. Y'all be on they cock too much. I see Shay that she a great and she ain't dropped too much. Needed it big. At ease, ho. I been on my job and got more Max than Steve, ho. Do not get it twisted, cause I know wrestling with Steve, you can still get popped like a leaf, ho. Please, ho. Fuck sub tweets. I'm very vocal. Speaking of subs, could get your boys touched. No Jared Fogle. For Karen on. I get the house of your parents swarm. Hit my niggas out the bricks. They got more sticks than Amazon. They'll do it for free. Say this not what you waste your talents on. So from my hammock, one word could have your family gone. On uncle and granny gone. No hesitation. Compared to me, Conrad Murray got more patience. See, I'm tired of strippers and flippers, turn rappers, take shots in the ass. These hoes so manufactured. In real life, they hurting, broken, fractured. These hoes should join SAG. I sweat at they actors. My old shit better than your latest shit. All you niggas plagiarists. And you dress like Jaden Smith. Getting beef and send a tweet and you run to the station quick. I could be mainstream if I was broken. I ain't say this shit, but I'm okay with it. Shit, I'm really great with this. Bring me a goat, bet I cook him like a Jamaican bitch. Before you see me fail, Queen Latifah would take a dick. Lauryn Hill would make a diss while Farrakhan eat bacon bits. In other words, it's not an option. I was popping with Potter. You and your partners was probably watching Blossom. I've been a problem, making runs for presidents. Like Mrs. Rodham, Hillary, talking presidents literally. Who could get with me, nigga? Come on, man. 3D Not T. Make sure you go to 3dnott.com. Make sure you get the regime, the songs that didn't make the tape, and, you know, fuck with me.
Yes. Please. Bars. And, of course, it's your girl, the Tru Lady. Anyway, before we go, comments?
Everybody doing the flames.
Everybody had a comment. He said, could he pull up to New Orleans and get a signed copy?
Yeah. Matter of fact, I got some copies of the regime on me, so make sure y'all pull up on me when you see me. I'm out here.
Y'all here. Pull up. All right.
Let me not say that.
Right, yeah, be careful.
Let me not say that because somebody was waiting outside my hotel and they said, let me show you something. In my DM, somebody said,
let me
not say that.
Why didn't you tell me?
Let me not say that. Look,
we from the north, yeah, that way.
Somebody said, I'm a big fan. You staying at the same hotel as me. And then he said, can I get a pic? And he took a picture of my shit.
That was your picture of the vehicle,
That was a picture of my
That's
vehicle.
it, sir. That's your picture. Okay.
So,
no.
But I make it a point to move around the way I move around because I don't, I was sitting in the car today. I went to Walmart before I came here because I went to Walmart to go pick up some shit. Mm-hmm. And I'm sitting in the car on the phone and somebody knocked on my window out here and was like, can I take a picture with you? So shout out Alexandria. This is my first time really coming through and hanging. So shout out to everybody out here that showed me love because I ain't think y'all even fuck with me like that.
No, they just seen your van and Googled you.
They just that's a good thing. Thank you. Make sure you get the receipt.
Again, like you said, if you want to book her, just log on to the website, 3dnottfeed.com, and go from there. Thank you guys for tuning in. We out.
I had fun. I had so much fun.
Thank you for coming, man. I appreciate it.